For those of you who are a bit confused when it comes to rows and columns, a row is horizontal and a column is vertical. For example, this table has 5 rows and 3 columns. Here's what a simple HTML table looks like. You don't need to worry about copying it down for yourself just now. I'll tell you when to. A table mainly consists of 4 tags. Number 1 on the list is the table tag itself. This obviously indicates the starting and ending points of the table. Second comes a TR tag. TR stands for table row. Every time we insert a new TR tag, we are actually inserting a new row. For example, having 1 TR tag would give us something like this. Insert 2 of them, and this is what we'll get. Similarly, inserting 5 or even 10 TR tags would give us 10 blank rows. By now you've probably realized that number of rows equal number of TR tags. So, let's try it out. You might want to follow along from this point. First of all comes a table tag. Everything related to our table will go inside this. Now, let's insert a few rows. 4 to be precise. This means 4 TR or table row tags. Save and refresh. Now, because our rows don't have any content in them, obviously our web page hasn't been visibly changed. But we have successfully added 4 rows. Don't believe me? I'll prove it to you. By inserting a border, that is. I'll be covering all such attributes later on, so don't worry if I'm not emphasizing too much on it. Save. Refresh. Oh, it's here. See that small block? This is actually the size of our blank table. Now, you may be wondering why it hasn't divided itself into 4 rows. Well, it has, but because it's blank, it's visually only showing us 1. So, to put an end to the crisis of this unfilled table, let's add some headings in the first row. But wait, I still have to introduce you to the TD and TH tag. Just like we can't insert a paragraph without some simple P tags, similarly, we cannot insert any content inside our table without some TD tags. TD stands for table data. We're supposed to surround every bit of content, whether it be simple text, hyperlinks, images, or anything we insert into our table with some TD tags. Lastly, these TD tags go inside our table row tags. Let's try it out. Let's nest them inside our row tags. And now, let's type some text in between. A few names maybe. Save, refresh, bingo. Now let's do a quick recap. We nested 4 rows, each with 1 TD tag. Then we typed a few names, and this resulted in obviously 4 rows and also 1 column. Let's go back to Notepad and insert a couple of more table data tags in our rows. Now, let's give our names some numbers. They can be ages, roll numbers, anything. Save. Refresh. Yep. Again, let's do another recap. Previously, we nested 4 table row tags, each with 1 table data tag. After that, we typed a total of 4 names, and the result was 4 rows and also 1 column. Each row contained 1 name. This time, we inserted 1 more table data tag in each row, along with some numbers. In the end, we had 2 table data tags in each row. This resulted in 4 rows, which we had previously made, and 2 columns instead of 1. Let's do this once more. Now, let's give our names each a country. TD tags. Countries. Save. Refresh. Now, this time we had 3 data tags in each row, which resulted in 3 columns. Conclusively, it's pretty safe to say that by nesting a data tag, we not only have something to insert our content in, but the same TD tag also makes a column. For example, when we had 1 TD tag, we had 1 column. Similarly, when we had 2 TD tags, we had 2 columns. And lastly, when we had 3 TD tags, we obviously had 3 columns. And now back to our table headings. Well, they're almost identical to the normal heading tags such as H1, H5, or H6. But you're supposed to nest your text between some TH or table heading tags instead of a normal heading tag. Let's try it out. We want it to obviously be on top of the table, so let's add a row on the very top. And finally, our heading tag. Type some text. Save. Refresh. Boom. It's a bit different than the rest of our text. Let's complete the rest of our headings. And now for our headings. Save. Switch to Chrome. F5. Now, even without the border, this looks pretty uniform and pretty well organized. But, as promised, I'll show you how to make a border later on. For now, that's all.